So earlier we have seen the force required for the cutting. That was the cutting force majorly. We have other forces also involved, but the thrust force, which is perpendicular to the cutting force, is of very small magnitude. So we can generally ignore that force because it can be a 10 times lesser force. So that is not going to change my power required to cut. So the power required is defined as some kind of force into velocity. Majorly we'll use the cutting force into the velocity. So the cutting happens at the path of the least resistance that is known to us. So what we want to do is we want to perform machining with least amount of power which is required. So that's the least power optimization which we are going to do. So how can we have least power? So least power will be the velocity is not going to make any change. That is the velocity of my chip which are flowing. I'm going to convert or control the value of FC. So I want to minimize the value of power. So I want to minimize the value of my cutting force, and to so as to minimize the value of cutting force, I want to maximize the value of phi. So if I maximize the value of phi, the cutting force is going to be minimized. So the work or the power is now a function of all only the value of phi, because all other values which are involved are either the material constants or are the machining parameters directly. So the alpha is the tool geometry factor. So only thing which we can control is the value of phi. So we want to control that value. So to get the minimum power, we are going to differentiate it, or either we can directly differentiate the denominator and maximize the denominator. So this is the differentiation. This is the value we get after differentiation, and equating to 0, this is the condition which we are getting, that is cos of 2 phi plus alpha lambda minus alpha is 0. So the condition will be when the cos of that angle is 0, that means the value should be 2 pi, that angle value should be 2 pi. That means my 2 phi plus lambda minus alpha is equal to pi by 2 or 90 degree. So that this is the merchant's first solution, and the forces which were involved earlier, those the circle which we made, that was the merchant circle. So you must remember this terminology: merchant's first solution and merchant's triangle and merchant circle. Now let's look at this. So we have the condition for minimum power. So FC with respect to minimum power will have the value of phi is equal to this. So I've just changed this. Pi by 2 minus lambda plus alpha divided by 2 is this value phi. Now I can substitute that phi value back and get the minimum value of force. So the minimum value of force is this, which is 2 WT1. W is the width, T1 is the uncut chip thickness, tau is the shear strength, cos of lambda minus alpha. This should be alpha upon 1 minus sine of lambda minus alpha. And this is the first solution for cutting force, that is called as Merchant's first solution. And the power we can directly now know, because the minimum force has been evaluated. We can multiply it with the velocity and get the value of the power. So we can stop over here. In the next video, I'll make some conclusions regarding how the machining parameters and material property values are going to change my force value and the dependent parameters, that are the force and power required. So we'll stop over here. Thank you.